Welcome to Mistress M. Hey Boo! Boo's being a very naughty girl today, and that's what we're going to talk about. Naughty girls and boys. Because there's a whole lot of you out there that like being called that. And no, Andrew, stop it!
I'm eating jelly beans, sorry.
He's eating the jelly beans out of the bowl, and I told him not to already. No, look, a whole bunch of you out there like BDSM. And quite frankly, I thought I'd go with the theme, but you know what? Corsets may be sexy, but they are not comfortable. Having a decent sex in this thing, I'm going to be quite out of breath at the end, and not in a good way. So, look, there are a lot of you out there who are into it, and there are so many sites and so many experts about this that what I've got to offer you really isn't very much. It's just my personal perspective, which is, it's too much goddamn work. Really. When I have done it for friends and you're sitting there paddling their asses telling them they're a naughty boy, quite frankly, I just get the giggles. It just, yeah, there's something about it that's, for me, slightly ridiculous. I mean, the whole look of it and the whole feel of it is great fun. It is very sexy. I understand how people get quite into it, but I'll tell you what, you'll never catch me on the end of anybody's lead. There's just no way I could sub. But for those of you who do, and I've got lots of friends that are into it, that's great, and I really recommend finding a good, safe group of people to get as a support group. We've had one girl today, she's written in, she's 18, and she's saying that she's been into BDSM for 4 years. Now that means she's been into it for quite a long time, probably as long as she's been into sex. Now I would, in her case, actually suggest that it might be a good time, now that she's broken up with her master, to perhaps explore other aspects of her sexuality. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with sub and dom, but it shouldn't be the entirety of your sexual repertoire. There are other things in life, and if it is the only way you get off on having sex, you are going to find times in your life where you're not going to be satisfied. There won't be somebody there who's able to give you what you need, as well as be your boyfriend. I mean, that was a unique situation, and I've got a lot of friends who are subs and they live with people who aren't into it, but they can still have a good time, and occasionally a caring and understanding partner will join in on the role playing. Boo, stop being naughty. She's hunting cheesy poofs, we all know. Okay, so you're 18 and you're into BDSM. That's great. Fantastic that you're aware of your own sexuality, but I really suggest that you try exploring other aspects of your sexuality while you've got the chance. You've broken up with your master/boyfriend, which really is a very rare occurrence to be able to find somebody. I mean, Christ, most of us are happy to find a boyfriend, let alone one that actually fits in with your very particular sexual fetish. Because, I mean, sure, there's a bunch of people in the BDSM scene, but are you going to find one you like and who happens to be the master when you want to be the submissive servant? I mean, you are very lucky, and that's great, but perhaps you might want to try some vanilla sex for a while. Try a bunch of different boys out for size, you know, see what they're like. Have different sort of experiences, explore your own sexuality, and then maybe if you find someone you really like, you can introduce a bit of role playing. There's not many guys out there who will say no to you dressing up for them and saying, yes, master. So, you know, give it a go. Try different things. Alright, coincidentally, we had another young lady write in this week who is into the BDSM scene. So, there you go, number one, you're not the only 18-year-old that's into it. So, I think you'll find lots of other people are. What this girl does, though, is she's actually given us some great sites to go and join up to, some Facebook sites for fetishes. And she's also given us a 6-point safety guide, or introduction to the scene guide. Safe, sane and consensual. First rule. Well, it's the same with any sexual exploit, any sexual activity, whether you're coming out as gay, transgender, bi, anything. Find good people and a good community, and always make sure you're safe, and always make sure it's consensual. Alright? Don't be irrational. Yep, I'm absolutely with that. The concept of rushing into an intense relationship with an intense person, and that's part of the BDSM scene, is there's this whole intensity to it, the look, the feel. giving up all of your will to someone else or taking over the will of someone else. It can be quite powerful and quite intoxicating. So again, be aware of the fact that you're exploring really powerful emotions here in a way that not everybody gets to experience. So I can imagine if you get into it quite young, it could take over and make you think that maybe there's nothing else to explore. And believe me, vanilla sex can be fun too. So give it a go, alright? Respect is important, she says. Well, again, all sexuality, all fetish, everything, there's always got to be respect between the two people. And there's got to be consent. And this person suggests when you go to a club that you go with a friend. And again, I would suggest that for young gay men, for young lesbians, anybody who's going out there and going into a new scene, take someone you trust and who will support you along with you so that you're always safe and you always know where you are. I'm absolutely for everyone exploring everything they can, but Christ, maybe go for something a little bit easier on the old waistline than your corset. Look, it can all be fun, but make sure it is fun. And like anything, don't let it take over your life. Don't let it control who you are. Don't let it control how you behave with other people and what social groups you will align yourself with. Your sexuality is private, so it doesn't have to be something you wear on your shoulder all the time. You can go out and be a normal person, and you can come home and you can lick your kitchen floor at the request of your master. That's fine. But just understand that you can explore a whole bunch of other aspects of your life and your sexuality. Don't get controlled by something just because it's very sexy and very powerful, and all these things can be a little bit addictive, so just be aware of that. So for all of you out there, have fun with whatever fetish you're into, but don't let it ruin your other relationships, okay? Be good.